TV and indie retailers source to using online marketing tools to drive offline foot traffic and sales. I'm Crystal Vilkaitis, and I'm so glad you're here today. I have 4 secret Pinterest tips all local businesses need to know about. This is crucial. So as we know, Pinterest is this growing site, the fastest growing site ever in the history of all websites. A lot of us are super addicted. If you're like me, I'm addicted to Pinterest. There's nothing more that I love than Saturday mornings getting coffee and pinning. But as a business, you can have a lot of advantages from it, especially as a retailer. A lot of people who are on Pinterest are buying. 10% more are clicking through to buy, and on average, they're spending 10% more than if they came from Facebook or Twitter, other social media sites. So as a retailer, if you're a retailer watching this, then you've got a lot of opportunity when using Pinterest. However, if you don't sell online and you're a local business, then there's a few things that you've got to make sure that you're doing to get the most out of your Pinterest efforts. Okay, so here we go. Number 1, it is very important that you list your phone number in product pins. If you do not sell online and you're uploading a picture of something that you sell in your store, you need to include your phone number. And number 2, you need to include information, instructions for them, like, can you ship to them? Is it free shipping in the US? Or is it $5? Or does it depend? Or is it in-store only? List those things. Call to order, call to place, or is it just come into the store and buy? You want to help out because here's the thing. If you're not pinning directly from a product page, which would be your website, where people could go over and buy from, then they need another way to know how they can buy this product. And depending on what you sell, you might have some unique items that they can't find anywhere else and they just want to buy from you. I've actually talked to a few retailers who only have local brick and mortar locations. They don't sell online, and they've had people call them from Pinterest asking to buy things. So it does happen. So be sure to have your phone number and give them instructions if you do ship or if it's in store only. You also want to make sure, this is a total side tip that maybe I'll add as a bonus, like a 2.5 here, is you want to make sure that you're not pinning from your vendors' sites. Because what you're doing, if you're pinning from a vendor, manufacturer, you're just driving traffic to their site. Now, one of 2 things could happen. One, as a consumer, I could go to that website and then feel frustrated because they don't sell to me, the consumer. There's a login. I've got to be a retailer to log in. I click away and I would lose your Pinterest account. Second thing might happen is if the wholesaler, the manufacturer, does sell online, then you've lost the sale. So be sure if you don't sell online, you can upload the picture from your phone or from your computer and then just include information there. You might include a link over to your Facebook page if you do sell on your Facebook page. If you're a Social Edge member, I've got a video in there of a couple apps that I suggest using to sell on your Facebook page. Number 3, we want to make sure that we're using local hashtags and keywords. Because again, if you don't sell online and the goal is to get this foot traffic, we're using online tools to get the foot traffic. What I like to say, we're turning the looky-loos into in-person buckaroos. And how we're going to do that, one way is to use the local hashtags and keywords. Anytime someone might be searching for your city, whether they're trying to connect with a person or find something local, you'll come up as long as you have those in your profile. So I suggest using it as a hashtag and as a keyword alone. An example of this, I live in San Diego. If I had a store here, I could upload a picture of this cool bracelet that I sell that's actually from Wellspring. And I could say, you know, this bracelet is $12. And I could use pound San Diego and San Diego within the description to let people know that I'm a local San Diego retailer. They would find that pin if they were searching for pound San Diego, the hashtag, or the keyword. So that's one way to help. Another bonus, we're like full of bonus tips here, is because we have Memorial Day coming up in a week, you can use hashtags for holidays as well, and people search for that. And obviously think of the big ones too, the big retail ones: Father's Day, Mother's Day, which just passed. Some of you might sell Memorial Day items. You can include those items and have the hashtag Memorial Day. That's hyperlinked in, so people might be searching to find relevant stuff. Think of 4th of July, St. Patty's Day, Christmas, Valentine's Day, Easter, all these different holidays. Use those as keywords and hashtags as you're pinning products that relate to those holidays, because you'll have a better chance getting found. Finally, number 4, find and follow locals. So as of right now, as I'm creating this video, there isn't really a local directory to find people on Pinterest that are in your area, unfortunately. But one thing you could do is in the top left search bar, put in your location. So let's say it's San Diego. Put in San Diego, wherever you live, wherever your store is, and then hit search. I would look at pins, which is going to default to any pin that has your city name in it, pinners, and boards. Now, pinners, you'll find that if you're using San Diego, it's only going to include all the pinners that their name has the word San Diego, whatever town or city you're using, in the name of it. So you might only come up with a couple of locations, but one thing you could do there is click on that pinner. Let's say it's San Diego Boats. And I click on that pinner, I found it because it has the word San Diego, and now I can follow their followers and see who they're following and just go to their profiles and see if they are in San Diego or near my store. It takes a little time to do that, but if you don't sell online and you've got to connect with those local people, that's one way to do it. So find the pins, people who are talking about your area, the pinners and the boards, and start following those people, and then take it a step further and network. It's called social networking. So comment on their pins, like, or possibly repin. They might even give you some great content for your boards. If you liked this tip, please subscribe, share it with your retailer friends. If you have any additions, anything to add in the comments below, please do so. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of the week. After this, I get to reach. Not the big medals.